Hey guys, welcome back. So today we are gonna go over my 5 favorite bags from Fendi. I've been doing this series, you guys know, I'll link a couple of them up here. I've done Dior, Hermes, Gucci, Louis Vuitton. I've done a couple, so I'll link the ones I've done up here. But I have not done Fendi yet, and I feel like Fendi is kind of having a moment. I feel like everyone on YouTube is talking about Fendi. There is a lot coming out from Fendi, but there's also a lot that I don't like from Fendi. So let me know if you guys want me to do the 5 worst bags that you could buy from Fendi, but today we're gonna talk about the best. I feel like if you've been here for any period of time, you probably can pick out exactly which 5 bags I'm gonna talk about because I've mentioned them in a couple of videos. So let me know before I actually jump into the picks. Let me know in the comments what you guys think the 5 best bags from Fendi are. Do it now. But if you guys want to know which 5 bags I think you should get from Fendi, then please just keep on watching. But wait, you already know what I'm gonna say. If you're not already subscribed, explain yourself. I post on Wednesdays and on Sundays at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I feel like you're gonna want to be here when I do. If you like luxury, you like handbags, you like fashion, you like Fendi, maybe you don't like Fendi, I feel like it's definitely where you're gonna wanna be, so you should subscribe if you're not already, and you should follow me over on Instagram if you're not already. It's just the Katie Danger. I post every single day over there. Every day there's a reel, outfit of the day, some randomness on stories. We post a lot, okay? It's definitely a lot over there, so you should follow me over there if you're not already. And with all that out of the way, let's jump into the video. So unlike the past favorites videos that I've done for like Gucci and Louis Vuitton and all those brands, this is actually going to be in order. I'm gonna start from my 5th favorite, so number 5 will be my least favorite, and I'm gonna work my way all the way up to my tippity top number 1 favorite bag from Fendi, even though I'm sure you guys already know what it is. So for my number 5 pick, I had to pick the Montresor bag. Now I specifically think that the mini Montresor is the best way to go, but this does come in a bigger size, so I'm really just gonna group them together. The Montresor is the most beautiful bucket bag. I mean, I have to say the Celine bucket bag is my absolute favorite bucket bag, but this is like a very close second. I absolutely love this bag. I almost bought it in like the Zucca print 100 times. Like there was so many different times that I almost got it because the price point is so good on that bag. I believe it's less than $2,000, which by the way, I did just make a video on a whole bunch of bags under $2,000, and now I'm kind of kicking myself for not including this one. But I do really love this. I feel like it's so functional. It's just a beautiful bag. It goes with so much because it is that Fendi Zucca print, but they do also have it in different variations. You can get it in leather. You can get it in, actually I think the Zucca print is also leather. It just looks like it has the Zucca print on it. Am I wrong in saying that? They did recently come out with a denim variation for their summer collection, and honestly, there's just so many variations you could get in this bag. If there's like a specific color of bag that you gravitate towards, I'm willing to bet that they have it. But the thing that I love about this so much is that it's so functional, it's so usable. If you want like an everyday bag, it's just not even a question. This is definitely the way to go. It's a bucket bag, so getting in and out of it is probably the easiest. I mean, next to like an open, never full type tote, this is probably the easiest. You really just have like that drawstring, you throw stuff in, close it up, and you're good to go. The mini size you would think is not able to fit a lot, but because it is a bucket bag shape, you can fit a lot more than you would think. So it's deceivingly small, but I absolutely love it. I think it's a gorgeous pick, and again, Fendi is killing it. Fendi is killing it, and definitely with this bag. My number 4 favorite is gonna probably upset people because it should probably be like number 1 or number 2, but it's just not my personal favorite. So I'm talking about the baguette. I have to say there is one variation of baguette that is actually calling my name. I'm very much not a baguette person, as I've already explained. You guys know I like structure in my bags, and for me the baguette just doesn't give that. The baguette is definitely meant to be a little bit more slouchy, but there is a variation that is like really doing something for me, and it's actually the one that Kenzie Scarlett just revealed on her channel. I'll link her video right up here. Honestly, that variation is so beautiful, and it's doing something for me. It's doing something for me, I'm sorry. But I also think if I was gonna get one again, I would probably go for the mini baguette just because that offers a little bit more structure than the regular size baguette. And I also really like the fact that that comes with a chain strap, which is weird because I'm really usually not into chain straps. I guess because it's a very casual bag, I think adding the chain strap on this kind of dresses it up just a little bit, and that's what I like. I like dressed up stuff. So I absolutely love this. I love that you can get it in so many different variations, and this is a classic bag from Fendi. This is absolutely never going out of style. They have the sequins version, they have leather versions, they have canvas versions, they have multicolor versions. Like there is different sizes. Now you have like a phone holder size, which I also think is fantastic value for money, by the way. If you're into like that slouchy look, if you like something that's a little bit more carefree, I feel like this is honestly a really good way to go. My number 3 favorite is probably the newest bag on this list, and I think it might shock you guys because in my opinion, it's definitely trendy. This is the Fendi Fendigraphy bag. You guys know, if you saw my bags under $2,000 video, which again will be linked in the cards, I love this, especially in the mini size.
Obviously, I really like small bags because I feel like I'm saying that about every single bag here.
The mini Fendigraphy to me is just so freaking cute, and I feel like for how much it is and for how small of a bag it is, the amount of like style that it adds to your outfit is insane, and I think it's definitely worth it in my opinion. You can't fit shit in that bag, okay? You can't fit shit in it, but it's still worth it, again, in my opinion, because I don't carry anything with me. But even though the mini is my absolute favorite size, I think the bigger size is definitely something you should look at if you're looking for like that crescent moon shape type bag. I should do a video all on like crescent moon shaped bags, right? Let me know in the comments if you guys want to see that. You guys know the way that prices are right now with the price increase. Every luxury brand is just hitting us with price increase upon price increase upon price increase. The fact that this bag is like right above $2,000, if I'm not mistaken, maybe it's like $2,500. I'll put the price here because clearly my memory just doesn't work. But either way, even if it's $2,000 or $2,500, that is still a really good price for the amount of bag that you get, and especially from a house like Fendi, where they have a lot more expensive shit than this. I feel like this is really a good one. For their summer collection, they came out with a raffia version, and they came out with a raffia version in the little baby size. You guys don't know how hard I was fighting not to get that bag, okay? It is the cutest little thing, and the fact that it's raffia, like, just cut it out. Just cut it out. I love that it's a trendy bag, but the silhouette is honestly not so trendy. Like the loop bag from Louis Vuitton is very much a crescent shape. The Fendigraphy is a crescent shape still, and it still has that like trend factor to it, but it's a little bit more subdued in my opinion, and I love the Fendi at the bottom of the bag. I think that's so innovative. I honestly think it's a beautiful bag, and if you're looking for something that's just like a little dose of trend in your collection, like you're somebody who likes classics usually, but you just want like a little something, I feel like this is going to satiate that for you. Satiate that thirst. Satiate you. What is the English language? My number 2 pick is a bag that I've spoken about a couple of times on my channel. I feel like you guys can probably already guess before I say it, but this one is a little bit more trendy as well, but for some reason, it just calls out to me, you guys, and I'm talking about the Fendi first. I absolutely love this bag. I don't think you understand. To me, if you were looking for like a clutch bag that you can have as like a shoulder bag or as a crossbody bag as well, and that is gonna be really usable for different scenarios, I would point you in either this direction or in Loewe's direction. There is just so much functionality there. I think I mentioned this in the bags to start off your handbag collection with, so I'll link that video up here. It's just so good for so many different occasions. Like if you get the smaller sizes, like the small or the midi, I think you can use these as crossbody bags. You can use these as going out, like date night bags, as evening bags. Really the versatility is there, obviously depending on the variation that you choose. If you go with something bigger, like the large size, which in my opinion is my favorite, which is very strange that I'm saying that considering how many times I just said the mini is my favorite. But I like the larger size in this bag specifically because I love a large strap, like a nice thick strap. That is like my favorite thing. That's why I keep going for these Lady Dior's in the small size because they come with a thick strap, and I love a thick strap. So if you went with that size, you can use it as a nice shoulder bag, but you could still throw it as like an under the armpit bag. And personally, I think bags look better when they're like bigger as like under the pit bags, so that's why I like the medium size better. And I just think there is so much versatility here, and that's why I think it's an important one to look at. And the fact that it's asymmetrical, I could see how that would bother somebody. I could see how that would just like stress you out internally and just like set your OCD on fire, but I feel like that just adds some coolness to it, some edge to it. And I have to say, I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Now for my number 1 pick, do I even need to build suspense? I don't think so. If you guys have been here for more than 5 seconds, honestly, you know exactly what bag I'm gonna talk about. And that's gonna be the Peekaboo bag. Are you shocked? You should not be. I freaking love this bag, and I think you guys know because I talk about it, I feel like in every single freaking video. I just feel like it's gonna be a perfect addition.
Addiction? I mean, probably.
And I just feel like it's gonna be a perfect addition to my collection. I could just see myself wearing this with anything. It just goes with everything. It's very under the radar. So like if you don't know Fendi, you're not gonna know that this is a peekaboo bag. There is no branding on the bag. It's very low key. And I just love every single thing about it. My personal favorite size, shocker, is gonna be the mini size, but they did also come out with the ICU version, which has a variation of sizes as well. I don't really like the ICU version. I think that the mini and just the regular retourné style is so much nicer. I do get why they released it, because the peekaboo is meant to have a little bit of sagging to it. Not like as much as some, like the baguette. The baguette I think is just like saggy from day one. But the peekaboo is meant to over time have like a little smile, as Dale's Addiction would say. But for me, the mini size is just the perfect, it's the perfect size. It's the perfect amount of structure. It's a beautiful bag. It's so like dressed up and at the same time effortless. And I think it's the most incredible bag. And like I said, I'm just waiting for the right variation to come find me, because we will be walking off into the sunset together. And that's just what it is. But yeah, those are my 5 favorite Fendi bags. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought about my picks. Is there any Fendi bag that you think should have been on this list? Do you think any of my picks should have been higher on this list? Like the baguette. I know everyone is gonna say that, but it's just not my favorite, guys. I'm sorry. But that's all I have to say for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did like it. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I post every single day over there. And that's all I have to say. So I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. I got the same ass hairstyle that I wear every freaking video because I can't stop, won't stop. Seriously, I have a problem. Okay.